Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a drugstore makeup look. I went and bought a few bits earlier and thought I'd experiment. Some of these things I've never used before, so I thought I'd give it a try. And it's nice to know that you can still have nice makeup with affordable things. You don't always feel pressure to go out and spend lots of money on something because you think it'll be the best. It's genuinely just what works for you, and I was quite happy with the result of this as well. So if you want to see how I created this look, please keep watching. So I want to fill my brows with the Barry M Shape and Define Brow Kit, medium to dark. It comes with a small brush as well. If this brush doesn't work too well for me, I'm going to use one that I already have, but we'll see. I'm just going to give it... and it's fallen on the floor.
Went flying.
So it's got an angled side and like a little flat blending side. So I'm going to use the angled side with the wax here to shape my brows. I'd say it's not really dark at all. This is actually like a dark blonde. So now I'm going to go over with the dark powder in the middle to set what I've applied. Maybe this will darken it slightly more. Yep, it does. That's better. That's a lot better. So shaped. You could see there's a difference when I set the filler. And I could go in with some concealer to correct what I've done anyway, just in case I need to. Tell you one thing it's good at is flattening the hairs and fixing them down into place. Now again for the powder. What I do need is a spoolie brush to brush through, which I don't have on me at the moment, but I think that's okay. I want to shape and define them with some concealer, and then we'll be ready to prime the eyes. Now they're shaped, I'm ready to prime the eyes. I'm going to use the Get Set eyeshadow base. Now to set the base of the eyelids, I want to go into the NYX Wicked Dreams eyeshadow palette with this neutral colour here. Right there. All over the lid to set the eyeshadow base that I applied. And this makes the eyeshadow that I want to apply afterwards easier to blend because it's already mattified. So I want to go into the crease of my eye with this subtle brown shade from the same palette and just softly blend that in. Going with the MUA eyeshadow in Copper, what I want to try first is applying it onto my lid with my fingers and see how the shimmeriness, if it activates nicely. If not, then I'll use a brush, but I'll try and do the finger application first. So I want to apply that lovely pigment on the lid of my eye, see how that comes out by using my finger. Oh, it does work if I just rub with my finger slightly more. That's applying quite nicely. Go left and right with my fingers. It applies quite nicely. So I want to apply that all over the lid. It's very shimmery, it's nice. Once the eyeshadows are all on, I just want to blend again with my blending brush, just to fuse it all together nicely. Then I want to highlight my brow bone with the Sleek Solstice palette with the peachy shade. Now I want to conceal with the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer. Now I want to use the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Blender on the flat side to blend. I find that this is a bit too stiff. When I'm applying it on my face, it feels like a sponge that's been wet but then has gone really hard and dried really hard. That's how it feels on my face. But the only good thing about it is the pointiness, because you've got that flat side. That's really good to get areas. I can even hear it. I want to take my blending brush I was using before and go under my waterline and just smoke it out slightly. It's still got some of the product that I was using. And then I want to take the MUA Copper and put some of it into my inner corner. Now I'm going to apply my liquid liner. I'm using the Rimmel Glam Eyes Professional in black. Now I'm going to do my mascara off camera because it takes me the longest time. So that's the mascara done. I use the Rimmel Wake Me Up Wonderful, or Wonderful Wake Me Up, with cucumber and vitamins. It smells good. Now I want to contour slash blush or bronze with the Revlon bronzer in shade 012 or 12. It's got a little mirror at the top and comes with a small brush, but I'm going to use this one here. This is quite nice. It's got a pinky tone to it and it goes on quite nicely. Didn't get a chance to earlier, but I want to set my under eyes with the MUA Pro Base Matte Satin Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Ivory. Now I want to highlight with my Sleek Solstice palette in my favourite peachy shade here. This has got to be my favourite drugstore highlighter by far. This is all I use. Lastly, for lips, I want to use the Barry M Matte Me Up in the shade On the Scene, a matte liquid lipstick. So it's got quite like a watery consistency when you apply it, but it's got good pigment. apologies that my choker was literally like this most of the time and I didn't even realise. Sorry guys. Quite impressed. That's a really nice colour actually. It's just that the consistency is slightly weird because it's so watery that when you apply it I feel like you have to just literally sit there like this for it to dry because it will just get everywhere because it's so watery. But it's nice. So last but not least, I want to set my face with the MUA Pro Base Mattifying Fixing Mist to finish the look. I wonder if this one has a scent. Nice. It smells like the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Feels good. Another thing I like to do after setting my face is kind of air it off to let it dry. Okay, that is my drugstore look complete. Most of these things I was using for the first time because I did film a haul with them earlier. So I'm quite happy with most of them, I'll be honest. It's just some of the things like the consistency and the brow products were slightly weird, but they worked and I'm happy with the look. I love this lipstick as well, this liquid lip. Definitely will use that again and I do recommend. It's very nice. It's actually quite similar to the NYX Lip Lingerie packaging and the text. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, bye!